people, welcome back to another video. And yeah, we're just going to be doing a run through of the other results in the Premier League. And yeah, Man City won their game. They needed extra time to win that game, but I'm finding it difficult to understand why Man City are struggling. I guess that maybe Rodri is not back, and I don't know, is Haaland even injured? I don't think he's injured, but somehow it just looks like they are not getting it right. It doesn't, yeah, they are really, really struggling. And looking at the fact that Haaland has not scored in their, I think, last two games, it just, yeah, it begs a lot of questions, and they're conceding. Wow. But anyways, Man City won their game 3-1. It was the 91st minute winner for Man City, Foden scoring 2 goals. And Leeds gave them a hard time. I know Leeds are a very stubborn side. I won't even deny that. They're a very, very stubborn team. But I think Man City were really just lucky to be able to get over the line with the win. 3-2, which obviously put them in second and, putting the pressure on Arsenal, obviously. But they really, really, really need to improve on their defense. I must say that they must really improve on that defense. It's not looking good at all. It's not. And then Newcastle did defeat Everton 4-1. And then when you look at these results, it begs the question of how Manchester United lost to 10 men Everton 1-0 in the last game. Like, Man U are so bad. But anyways, that's Manchester United for you. Their own inconsistency is even worse than any other team in the top 5 teams. So yeah, I don't even want to dive much into Man U, but Newcastle were able to get a 4-1 win over Everton. And looking at the performance that Everton put in against Manchester United in their last game, you expect them to do better, but disappointedly they did not. However, Drewsbury, who I think has scored in back-to-back games for them, has been really, I think he has been more of their standout player so far in the last few games, but they've not played exceptionally well either. And then Newcastle with Watermede, Tau scoring the goals for Newcastle. I think they're really good, except for the fact that they lost during the week in the Champions League, but somehow are able to get results against Everton. And then Tottenham at home lost to Fulham 2-1. Hey, see this Tottenham, man. They are bad though, because they've dropped 7. I think they're number 12 now. This same Tottenham that were top of the table at the beginning of the season, I think the first few games into the season, they are now number 12. Hey, Jesus. See, this is how tough the Premier League can be. Really, really tough. Ha. Anyways, they lost their game. Wilson and Tete getting the goal for Fulham. However, Kudus obviously scoring for them. I think it was a very good goal actually, but regardless, they lost. And then Manchester United coming from a goal down to beating Crystal Palace. I must say that was a shocker, to be honest. Crystal Palace playing at home. Manchester getting the goal obviously was a penalty, but I expected them to be able to get at least a draw against Manchester United, but Mount scored and Zixi also scored the goal, and I think it's a good one looking at the pressure that has been on Amorim, especially in their last 3 games that they've drawn 2 and lost 1. I think it was good that this win eases the pressure on Amorim actually, and that puts them obviously in number 7 on the table. But they won their game, Abi. That's the Boko. And who again? Liverpool. Liverpool did defeat West Ham United 2-0. And obviously West Ham were down to 10 men, but regardless, I think even before the red card, Liverpool played all right. And maybe it was because of the fact that Arne Slot didn't start, what's his name now, Mohamed Salah. And I think it was about time. Because when you look at Mohamed Salah, to be honest, I feel like he has been really, really disappointing this season. And why Arne Slot chose to keep starting him, it didn't make sense to me. It did not. So I like the fact that he started Florian Wirtz on that side, and then Szoboszlai obviously in the middle, moving Wirtz to Mohamed's side, and then letting Szoboszlai play as that number 10 position. And as I said, Szoboszlai has been one of their best players this season. Why he keeps playing him as fullback. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I think that the win obviously is this pressure on the shout that Liverpool players have been having, oh, as an slot out, and a slot out, sacked, and all that. And maybe people say, oh, it's West Ham. West Ham are not exactly playing very well. But regardless, they won. Because you could have said, oh, it's West Ham, and West Ham still be there because West Ham are playing at home. Right? But regardless, Liverpool are able to get the result. And looking at where they are on the table, which is what, eighth, I think is good, but it's the fact that Manchester United are on top of the champions. It begs a lot of question. But regardless, I feel like some of the results I did expect Liverpool to win, but looking at their results from that, it was just difficult to call. Right? And Manchester United, I felt they were going to struggle a little bit against Crystal Palace, but they played very well and they got all 3 points, moving them to the top half of the table. And Tottenham losing at home against Fulham, come on, that's really, really disappointing. And it's back-to-back defeat for them, conceding how many goals? About 7 goals now. Thomas Frank has to do better with this team. I get that. Maybe the main players, the likes of Madison, that are still out injured, and it's not an excuse. You still have to work with what you have. Chelsea have had to play without Kopama, and they've been getting results, and they've been playing way better. In fact, if I must say so, if I must really say so, they've been playing way better without Kopama. So imagine if Kopama is in the side now. Frank, Thomas has to he has to do better with this Tottenham side. But anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the other results in the Premier League. We are now moving into December, where the games are going to be coming thick and fast. I think there are going to be about maybe 6 Premier League games, 1 Champions League, and 1 EFL Cup played in December. Man, it's about to be it's about to be match galore in the Premier League and in December. I think a lot of teams are going to struggle this December. Well, let's see what happens. As I say, you don't win the title in November, you win it in May. So Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City have to prepare to give some sort of excitement when it comes to December, January, because that is when you now see Arsenal struggle a little bit. You see the likes of Chelsea struggle. They have to do better to pick up very good and important results to be able to keep the Premier League exciting. Because the other leagues, they're not doing much, so let's see what happens. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on some of the results in the Premier League match day 13. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles at _official FSH. But most importantly, like, share, and subscribe. I will beat to people that are not subscribing. People are just enjoying the videos. They are not subscribing. Come on now. It takes less than 30 seconds to subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts. And until I come your way again, and there's going to be a lot of previews and post-match reviews done in December. I am excited. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.